So you're trying to find a spot to build a base in Palworld. I got you, because today we're looking at 5 more base locations, 3 of which are recommended from viewers, and the other 2, well, that's a surprise. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, this is base spot number 5, coming in strong. We have this one located at negative 475, negative 85. It's to the right of the sanctuary above the volcano. This one is recommended by whatever your name is. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. And LCSN. They both recommended this base, so I had to show it off. It's located off the ground, so the raids struggle. I'm sure flyers might be able to get up there, but I hear they're really buggy trying to get up. So your base is going to be safe up here. You have your metal spawns right here, 2 of them. A nice, huge flat area, and again, it's protected from all raids, so you've got that going for you. Really good base spot. Doesn't have many resources, but as far as aesthetics and safety goes, really good. Alright guys, now we're at base spot number 4. This one was recommended by Denny RFL. Sorry, I am off with you guys' names. It's located at just 250-13, to the left of the sealed realm of the Swift. Just right below this small snow area. This one's a nice flat spot, also raised off the ground. It doesn't have any resources up here, but he said he's never been raided. He's got big space. He mostly uses this one for breathing and just idle play, which is very nice. It's a nice scenic area right above this pond right here. Very, very nice. Alright, base spot number 3. As soon as I got here, I realized there's actually a black marketer. And there was a chest spawn right there. I grabbed that. But yeah, this one's a huge flat spot. Recommended by Razakal Cairo. I think that's how you pronounce your name. This one's at 150, 150. Perfect, flawless, symmetrical coordinates. It's got a view over the desert, the mountain. And he said he hasn't got raided by it, but he's not sure if that means there can't be raids. Oh, there's a shiny. I think they might be able to come from that way, but I haven't built here. He did, so he hasn't got raided. It's doing good. He also mentions that there's a level 29 dungeon around here. Maybe this is it. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So there is a dungeon right there. And he pointed out that the downside is no ore, but I mean, we've all been there. Sometimes a scenic base is nice. You can always build your second or third base somewhere else for metal and coal and quartz. But that's base spot number 3. Thank you for the suggestions. Alright guys, now we're on to base spot number 2. That was the last of the suggestions. All 3 of those bases were suggested. These are more like resource bases and safe bases. This one's located at negative 419, 471. It's got some trees in the way that you could clear out, but the main reason it's here is for this quartz right here. So a good base setup. This is like, I use it as a second base. I wouldn't use it as a main base. I don't think it's protected from raids from the fact people can come that way, but it is up on a cliff. You just have to defend the one side. And that's a good quartz spot. We're actually going to throw in a bonus one because this one's not as impressive as a base, so we're going to go in there real quick. Alright, this one also ties into base spot number 2. This one's negative 309, 537. Both of these bases right here you're going to need cold resistance, but this one, I didn't pick it as the one I chose because it's got a lot of cliff to it. It's hard for things to navigate, including yourself. It has a chest right down there, lots of quartz, a few metal nodes. I would recommend just building on this bottom part right here and using that. It's on a cliff, so no raids unless they happen to come up from the one side. But you're not going to be worrying about that. This is mainly for quartz. That's base spots number 2. 2 number 2s. Alright, let's move on to number 1. Alright guys, base spot number 1. And before I get that dude in the comments telling me that it's not number 1 because there was another base that was better, these aren't in order. This is just most convenient for me to get to at the time. This one's located at negative 675, negative 291. It's on the volcano right next to this wall. Lots of metal. That's why I picked this one. Mostly just for the metal and the fact that you can't be raided. It's up on a cliff, so nothing can get to you. Up there is down from a cliff. Not the most scenic place, but it does its job. It's a metal spot. And it's very nice to be in the volcano, especially this close to Jetragon. He's somewhere around here. Yeah, Jetragon's right here. Astagon's right there. Just a convenient spot to have. Very nice for metal. Alright guys, that's another 5 base locations, 3 of which recommended by you guys. That's the third video now, so if you didn't like these 5 base locations, there's another 10 between this video and that video. I'm going to try to pop them up on the screen at the top right. But, yeah. I try to make these videos as quick as I can, so a subscription or a like for the algorithm, maybe even a comment would be highly appreciated. You don't have to, but it is free. That does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.